Jail as suspects in the murder of 21-year-old Domanic Thrasher, which occurred back in June and was actually the first homicide of this year.
Yeah, officials with the Wichita Falls Police Department say this morning 20-year-old Blaine Brooks and 26-year-old Justin Love were charged with murder with bonds of $1.5 million. This after 19-year-old Whitney O'Brien was arrested earlier this summer and jailed on a $1 million bond.
Jessica Bruno joins us with more on the case and new charges.
Well, the Wichita Falls Police Department says both Love and Brooks were in custody on other charges. Love was in jail in Colorado Springs on a parole violation, and Blaine Brooks was in custody here on a charge of aggravated robbery of the Howard Johnson Hotel. Officials with the Wichita Falls Police Department Crimes Against Persons Unit say they believe they now have all three suspects in custody for the first homicide of 2015.
Detectives with the Wichita Falls Police Department have served 2 additional warrants in relation to the June 2nd murder of Domanic Thrasher.
WFPD officials say 19-year-old Whitney Mercedes O'Brien, 20-year-old Blaine Brooks, and 26-year-old Justin Love were all friends. And now they've all been charged with the murder of 21-year-old Domanic Thrasher, who was gunned down at the intersection of Yuma and Gunnison near Sunset Terrace Park on June 2nd. Police say an anonymous tipster said O'Brien was in the car and named the driver and the shooter. The caller also said Thrasher had been trying to buy marijuana from the driver of the SUV in the shooting. Thrasher tried to run off with it without paying for it, and the man in the SUV then fired multiple shots at him.
Brooks was already in custody in the Wichita County Jail on an unrelated aggravated robbery warrant, and Love was also already in custody. However, he was in custody in Colorado Springs, Colorado, on an unrelated parole violation.
Brooks was arrested earlier this month in connection with the robbery over a year ago at the Howard Johnson Hotel at Loop 11 and Northwest Freeway. Police say Brooks robbed the clerk with a shotgun inside a black plastic bag. Love has convictions in Wichita County for burglary and other charges.
At this point, I believe we have the 3 that were involved in this murder. But if anybody knows information about the murder that haven't come forward because they were afraid to or they just didn't want to, now's the time to come forward.
Henning says although they believe they now have all of the suspects in Thrasher's murder in custody, the investigation is still open. Anyone who knows anything is advised to call Crime Stoppers. And we provided the Crime Stoppers number over at TexOma's homepage.com.
All right, Jessica, thank you.